fans, welcome to Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick. I'm Brian, and it's Wednesday, March 6, 2024, and as always, in the words of the immortal hockey great Badger Bob Johnson, it's a great day for hockey. Well, we only have 3 games taking place tonight in the NHL, and for my first pick, I'm looking at an Atlantic Division battle between the 6th place Buffalo Sabres. They crossed the border to face off against the 3rd place Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. This game is a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it's taking place at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada this evening. This game is the 3rd of 4 regular season meetings between these two teams, and the Sabres lead the regular season series 2-0 over the Maple Leafs. The Sabres won the first meeting 6-4 in Toronto back on November 4th, and then they won again by blowing out the Maple Leafs 9-3 in Buffalo on December 21st. The Sabres are here on their first game of a brief 2-game road trip. They're 3-2 in their last 5 games played. They last played Sunday at home. They lost to the Winnipeg Jets 5-2. The Toronto Maple Leafs are here on their 5th and final game of a 5-game homestand. And in the prior 4 games of this homestand, the Maple Leafs had gone 2-2. In the Maple Leafs' last game played, they hosted the Boston Bruins at home on Monday night. They were whooped by the Boston Bruins 4-1. The Toronto Maple Leafs are seemingly playing better hockey at home in recent games. From the beginning of the season to mid last month, the Toronto Maple Leafs consistently played .500 hockey at Scotiabank Arena. In the Toronto Maple Leafs' last 10 games played, they have a record of 8-2. And at home, the record now is at 17-12-2. So they've upped their game on home ice, and they're currently now winning 54% of the games played at Scotiabank Arena. I'm looking at the Vegas odds for tonight's game, and the Toronto Maple Leafs favored in this contest on the money line, -192, I can't rely on them laying that much juice at home on the money line tonight. So I'm looking at the Buffalo Sabres. They have a winning record on the road this season. They're 15-12-3 on the road this season. So I'm going to take my chances with the Buffalo Sabres. And for my first pick, I like the Buffalo Sabres on the puck line on the road at the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. For my second pick in tonight's NHL action, the 4th place in the Atlantic Division's Detroit Red Wings travel to the mile-high city of Denver in the Rocky Mountain state of Colorado to face off against the 3rd place in the Central Division's Colorado Avalanche tonight. This game is a 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it takes place at Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado. This game is the 2nd and final regular season meeting between these two teams, and the Red Wings won the first meeting 2-1 in overtime at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. That game took place back on February 22nd. Both teams here are 3-2 in their last 5 games played, and Detroit is here on first game of a 4-game road trip, and they're also here on a 2-game losing streak tonight after winning 6 games in a row. While the Avs, they're here at home on their second leg of a 3-game homestand. They last played at home on Monday night, and they shut out the Blackhawks 5-0. And in that game, Avalanche forward Nathan MacKinnon, he extended his home point scoring streak to 30 games. Wow. A lengthy scoring streak like that is quite an accomplishment. But the Avs are here. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10 games played. I do favor the Avalanche here at home tonight. Overall this season at home, they have a 24-6 record. And the Avalanche are 8-2 in their last 10 games played at Ball Arena. But again, in this contest also, just as the first one with the Maple Leafs, the home team favorite is just getting too much juice on the money line tonight. The Colorado Avalanche on the money line, -210. I can't take that. I just can't give in to taking that type of juice on the money line favorite. So I'm going to take a chance on the Detroit Red Wings on the road at Colorado Avalanche tonight. The Red Wings are 6-4 in their last 10 games played, so they're playing above 500 hockey in recent games, and they have a winning record on the road this season. They're 15-12-1 on the road this season. So like I said, I'm going to take a chance on the Red Wings here tonight. So for my second pick tonight, I like the Detroit Red Wings on the puck line, on the road, at the Colorado Avalanche tonight. For my third pick in tonight's NHL action, I'm looking at a game that features the 8th place in the Atlantic Division's Ottawa Senators. They travel to the Duck capital of the world to face off against the 7th place in the Pacific Division's Anaheim Ducks tonight. This game is a 10 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop, and it takes place at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Both these teams are pretty much well banged up at this point of the season comparatively to other teams out there. And this game is the second and final regular season meeting between these two teams. In the first meeting between these two teams just a couple weeks back in Ottawa on February 15th, the Anaheim Ducks blew out the Senators 5-1. The Ottawa Senators tonight are here on their second leg of a 4-game road trip, and they're also on a 4-game losing streak. They last played in Philadelphia Saturday. They lost to the Flyers 4-2. The Ottawa Senators are just 3-6-1 in their last 10 games played, but before this 4-game losing streak that they're riding on now, they did beat some pretty good teams. They beat the Las Vegas Golden Knights, they beat the Dallas Stars, and they beat the Tampa Bay Lightning. While the Anaheim Ducks, they're 4-5-1 in their last 10 games played, and they're here tonight on their third game of a 5-game homestand. And in their last game played, they hosted the Vancouver Canucks at home on Sunday. They lost a close one to the Canucks 2-1. This game is a total crapshoot for me to pick a winner, but I give the advantage to the Ottawa Senators. I think they can get off their losing streak because this game tonight is the perfect opponent to do so. This is a great opportunity for them. And I think they can definitely get back upright and get back to skating in a positive direction. So for my third pick, I like the Ottawa Senators on the money line, on the road, at the Anaheim Ducks tonight. So to recap my Hashmans Hockey Hat-trick of 3 picks in tonight's NHL action for Wednesday, March 6, 2024, my first pick, I like the Buffalo Sabres on the puck line on the road at the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. My second pick, I like the Detroit Red Wings on the puck line on the road at the Colorado Avalanche tonight. And my third pick, I like the Ottawa Senators on the money line on the road at the Anaheim Ducks tonight. Thanks for watching my video, hockey fans. If you like my video and you like my picks, please don't forget, give me a thumbs up by slashing that like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please put your comments in the comment section below because I'd like to know what your picks are in tonight's NHL action, and I'd like to know what you think of mine. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Good luck with your picks. Let's all win big tonight.